So this summer, we are going to be building a new grain bin back at our bin site. So I'm going to walk you through some of the changes that'll go along with that. So this is our current setup, and this is how we're using it right now. When we harvest corn, trucks and wagons pull through here, dump into an auger that feeds the wet bin. The wet bin feeds our grain dryer, which is underneath the covering, so it's hidden a little bit. That grain dryer gets the grain down to an acceptable moisture, and then with cross augers, we push it into one of these existing bins. So this is a 25, a 20, and these are both about 5,000 bushels apiece. Our new bin is a Sioux Steel 46,000 bushel bin, and it's going right here, so we will add a cross auger to get to it. So this new bin is a Sioux Steel build, but our dealers on it were Grain Supply. They're an online website where you can order bins and bin parts. So this is just a snippet off of Grain Supply's website. This is our dealer on this bin. Not only can you get entire bins from them like ours, but you can get air system parts, parts for your leg, dryer parts, bin accessories, floors and unloads if you're redoing an old bin. I have a friend who recently got some floors and unloads from Ryan over at Grain Supply, and that's worked out really well for him too. So if you're on the market for any bin accessories or parts, definitely worth checking out. Their prices are really reasonable, and Ryan's a really good guy. So back to my bin site. This is what it'll look like in its final form here after the project's done. I'm taking these 2 government bins out so I can extend some gravel and make it easier for trucks to get in and out for in the fall. This is where our new Sioux bin will be going. This is the cross auger to it. That'll be about a 40-footer. This little red dash is a side draw. So this is a 36-foot bin, and it's 14 rings tall, so it's really tall and skinny for the size it is. So I'm going to get a lot of good use out of that side draw, being able to pull grain out of the bin without needing an auger or electricity. I can empty probably close to half this bin, which would be great. I'm still trying to decide where to put my actual power head unloads for under the floor. I could either put it next to our existing unload over here, but it's a lower part in the yard. I'd have to bury a little more drain tile back there. Or do I tuck it up here on higher ground, get it out of the way so you're not going to clip it with a truck, and then just use my short white auger or something like that to unload it? I'm still undecided. It's probably the one thing I have yet to figure out what I'm going to do with this project. And then I have a gravel path that eventually I will loop around this whole site.